Hello everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. I've got another beer review for you, and it is of this. This is the beer that I recently got sent by Stroud Brewery. Now Stroud are over in the Cotswolds, and they messaged me on Instagram and said, Mark, can we send you some beer to review? And I said, of course you can. So here we are. This is probably, I wanted to start with this one because this is the one that kind of piqued my interest quite heavily, if I'm honest. They all look very good, but this one was definitely top of the shop in terms of most interesting beers for me. This is called Arctic Cat. It's a 4.5% organic white stout. Now, admittedly, I don't drink a whole lot of white stouts. One of my favourite white stouts, and probably one that sticks in the memory very, very well, was one from the Sussex Small Batch, who brew some fantastic stouts, dark stouts, white stouts, and I haven't had a better one since. I'm really hoping that this can be sort of up there. What is a white stout? Well, pretty much, it's a stout that's mainly brewed with pale malts. It's going to pour much like the colour, I'd imagine, of a pale ale. Maybe a little bit darker sometimes. And normally, I haven't had a look at the can. Normally, brewers will amp it up by putting in some cacao nibs, a bit of chocolate, a bit of vanilla. They're normally the flavours you get from a white stout. They're normally a lot more easy drinking than a normal stout, and then I find them a little bit sweeter than a normal stout. So let's see. I've got my glass here. Let's get the can open. These have literally just arrived. Literally, I filmed an Instagram story about 15 minutes ago, so they're lovely and cold. They've just come out of someone's van. There we go. Here we go. There we go. As expected, kind of a pale colour. Wow, there we go, look at that. That looks really good. So what have we got then? We've got a semi-hazy, probably straw to amber coloured beer. One finger white head, subtle carbonation. In the glass, that looks fantastic. Let's get our noses in. Yeah, lovely bit of chocolate. Proper cacao sort of nib chocolate, this. Bit of sweet vanilla, slightly, it's giving me kind of Caramac vibes. Do you remember the Caramac bars? Have they been discontinued now? I think they might have done. This is giving me Caramac vibes. Chocolate, white chocolate, vanilla, subtle hint of toffee in there. There's a little bit of spiciness in there as well for me. A little bit of pepperiness in there, which you don't expect. But it smells pretty good. Let's go in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's a real headbender because the body, there was a bit of flavour in there that it's got a big pale ale vibe, but then that chocolate's in there, that vanilla's in there, that little touch of spice as well, and it is pepper. Luxurious milk chocolate to start with. Then that fades away. It gets a little bit creamier. Goes into that white chocolate phase with a bit of vanilla. And then the back end's where the hops come in. Nice bit of spiciness. It's almost got a bit of a kind of German Hellesy style finish at the back with that pepper. And a bit of straw in there as well. Lovely mouthfeel. It's not thick. It's far from thick. I'd be surprised if they've put any oats in this or anything. It's not going to be like that. But there is a bit of bite in that mouthfeel that's really supporting those flavours really well. Super easy drinking, weirdly refreshing. You don't use that word often with a stout, but it is refreshing. And it kind of goes through a few different phases. You kind of, if you shut your eyes, that first bit, if you shut your eyes and you didn't know what was in the glass, you would say, yeah, this is a stout. A very sort of solid, sort of traditional stout with a bit of chocolate. Not very sweet. It's not overly sweet, this beer, I want to say that. But then actually, as the beer moves through the phases, you kind of, at the end, you kind of go, that's quite a nice sort of spicy, Germany finish to a beer. Nice. Good, nice little headbender, this. Let's have a look at the can. Contains water, organic barley malt, organic wheat malt, organic oats, okay, so it has got oats in it, organic hops, organic coffee, organic cacao and yeast. Coffee. Wasn't getting a whole lot of coffee. Maybe towards the sort of second phase of that beer, but not a whole lot. Not really getting the coffee. It kind of comes across more as like a bitter chocolate to me as it moves out of that first phase where it's kind of a bit sweeter. What else? Organic hops, organic cacao and yeast. Originally organically brewed with no artificial preservatives, flavourings or colourings. Fair play. Unfiltered, naturally hazy, may contain sediment. That is very, very good. Drink responsibly. Farmed beer. They're very big. They seem to be... I don't know a whole lot about Stroud, if I'm honest. But they seem to be very big on the organic thing. Everything, like so, every ingredient they've listed is organic. They're part of the Organic Soil Association. So I think they really do care about the planet, and that goes into their beers. They're a SEBA member as well. There you go. Should mention, actually, I wanted to have a little look to see, because I like to include price. I went on the Stroud website and I saw this beer. It was a 4-pack and it was £16.20. So just over £4, £4.05 for a can. Considering today's market and considering some of the tosh that's coming out of the supermarket and other places for £4 plus, this is a very good place to put your money. It's certainly the most... The Sussex small batch stouts I had in the past were very, very sweet. I think that from memory it might have been a white banoffee stout or something. You all know on this channel that I'm so sick of those beers. It's nice and refreshing to come back and have a decent white stout that isn't just rammed full of anything that they're found in the back of the fridge. Yeah, it's got loads of flavour profile, proper journey, this beer with every mouthful. It's very, very interesting, and it's just high quality. You can taste the quality. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. I think that's really, really good. And check out Stroud Brewery as well. Obviously, they sent me the beer, so thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty darn good for the money. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Get in the comments, let me know if you've heard of Stroud. It seems... I can't get around all the breweries in the UK, but... Yeah, I mean, the premium experience started. A lovely matte can wrap, so the premium sort of experience started the moment I pulled this can out of the box. It looked great, it smelled great, and it tasted perfect. So, yeah, Stroud, thank you very much. Guys, like, subscribe if you'd be so kind. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.